Bernie, great pleasure. Thank you for inviting us into your home. The current state of Formula One, how do you see that at the moment?
I'm happier because I believe, well, I'm hoping upon hope that Ferrari are back where they should be, so we get some racing. I mean, all I really want is to get back to where people can watch racing. You know, when I said I wouldn't buy tickets to go to a race, it actually isn't what I said. I said, you know, it's not good for a family with a couple of kids to spend the sort of money they'd have to go to sit there and watch a race and not know what's going on and not see a race. Knowing before they get out of the car who's going to win, who's going to be on pole, who's going to win. You've been in racing a long time. You've never seen the position where you've had, I think it was 38 races and 32 have been 1-2s for a particular team. Just isn't what we've got.
Tell me how we arrived at this qualifying in Australia.
We call now, which actually I was the idiot that put it together, a strategy group, where there's 6 votes for the FIA, 6 votes for us as commercial rights holder, and the teams have 6 votes. And amongst many, many things that were on an agenda for discussion, this was one of them. And I think it was the FIA that put this forward. And I think all of us, well, certainly the teams were concerned that maybe I would campaign on 1 or 2 things that I wanted. And they thought we'd better to take this because it seems harmless compared to what could happen.
Of all the things that didn't need changing, was the qualifying. Has been good for a long while.
Fantastic. A lot of this was a problem with the teams, not the qualifying. And maybe we shouldn't dump it now.
What, the new one?
Yeah, the one we're
The knockout system.
Have a look at it and see how it works. Try it another way. It's a prototype. We will try and see.
We will be running...
The teams should learn how it works.
So if we stay the same format as us...
I think we should.
As Australia,
yeah,
you will be talking to the teams that it's compulsory for them to continue.
We have to get FIA, us, and the teams to agree to change it. So it won't happen.
At the moment, Ferrari, locked into Mercedes, are usurping your power. They've taken your power away.
Absolutely. Firstly, this engine is not an engine. It would never be used in anything. It's the most incredible piece of machinery to achieve what they've done. Or Mercedes did at the beginning. Incredible. Nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with Formula One. Nothing to do with show business. It's to do with engineers.
Yeah.
And it's the engineers that are really controlling an awful lot of things in Formula One. If we had the sort of engines, the V8s, nobody wanted to see them disappear. They were no problem at all more or less equal within a few horsepower. Everything was fine. There was no dramas at all. And you never had the position then where 2 manufacturers could control the sport, which is what happens now. Because there would have been other manufacturers, but no one would come into business manufacturing this engine. It cost them, I mean, Mercedes, I would bet, have spent 600 or 700 million on this engine. That's why they don't want to throw it away, obviously. This engine, from the day it was conceived, I said would cause trouble, and it's caused nothing else but trouble.